What's up everyone, welcome back one more time, you know the deal, we play Historic Brawl. And we are playing today with Satoru Mezawa. And these are the ninjas, yes! The Mere Ninjas, it was about time we played with the Mere Ninjas. And we are playing versus Lagrella the Magpie. This hand is very good. Yes, we have a 1-drop, 2-drop, removal spell, ramp spell, and a Mist Syndicate Naga. The only problem is that we are on the draw against Lagrella. So Lagrella is enter the battlefield triggers, and Lagrella acting as a pseudo removal spell, and yeah, just casting Lagrella for value, hiding one of their creatures below her, and well, doing Lagrella things. We have to play one of these tap lands. Unfortunately, we are playing off curve, which I did not realize when I said that this hand was very good. If we had to play our Siren Storm Tamer right now, we would be so good, so good. And the issue is now I have to play another tap land and deploy my Siren Storm Tamer. No, let's pass, because that way we leave up Cat down for a relevant creature that they could play. Alright, so opponent is having as many troubles as we are having. Yeah, oops, I understand. I'm sorry that that's happening to you, but we found the Notawara, so we can play Arcane Signet, and now I think we can play one of our flyers. So we can deploy a Siren Storm Tamer into the battlefield. Maybe we can start with some ninjutsu. I reckon I could have done a Naruto opening too, right? Like, I went in another direction, but maybe next time that I play ninjas, I could definitely include some Naruto there. Naruto. Some Rock Lee footage. Well, my favorite character was Shikamaru. So I guess I would put a lot of Shikamaru there. Alright, so ninjutsu. There you go. We are playing. This is Neon Dynasty draft. Wow, Moon Circuit Hacker. I think one time I had like 4 in one deck. Okay, so Hacker. We getting with Hacker, draw a card, and then what do we want to do next? We need other flyers to keep enabling the ninjutsu. So we put another flyer, and let's talk about the deck. So Satoru Mezawa gives ninjutsu to all of our creatures. So we are also trying to play big fatty creatures using Satoru Mezawa, but really this is just ninjas and ninjutsu value, so we don't need Satoru to have a good performance. And that's what you're seeing right now, because we have all our little flyers and a couple of ninjas, and we can just go off because we can tap Baron. And look at this. So what we're going to do here is we attack with Moon Circuit Hacker. This enables ninjutsu, and we are going to deploy a Mist Syndicate Naga. That bounce the Hacker back to our hand, and now we punch with Naga, copy another Naga, make a copy of the Naga, and pass the turn. Wow, I love that. I love ninjutsu so much. I didn't play anything else because I still want to hold Wash Away for Lagrella. You see, they already have the green mana that they required, and they'd be looking at playing Lagrella right now. Opponent with the Elspeth Conquers Death. Alright, so they get rid of the Naga. We draw a removal spell, but we can do a couple of things, because we have a 1000-Face Shadow. We can ninjutsu that, copy some other attacking creature. Let's go. Attack with both. You'll see what happens. We attack with both. That enables ninjutsu because they are not, well, they block 1, but we can ninjutsu in. Wow, I think we can go off here, right? Like we can ninjutsu in the 1000-face shadow, bounce back this raptor. This copies the Naga. It's another attacking Naga, but we are still on attack, so we can ninjutsu the hacker and bounce back the 1000-face shadow to our hand. We are going to draw a card. We're going to make a copy of the Naga. Jesus Christ! Wow, this is so good. Oh, I'm excited. All right, so opponent, will you use La Grella now? Wow, this is so much fun. This is genuine, deep, and profound fun. Just magic as Richard Garfield intended. Opponent will ramp with a druid. But look at the things that we have in hand. We can do that forever. We have the 1000-face shadow that we can do it again. Oh, you're right. So plus of heroes as a land drop. And I guess we just attack with the team. See how they want to block. There you go. Let's do this again. There you go. So we will bounce back the hacker. We will copy the Naga. Make another Naga. Ninjutsu with the Moon Circuit hacker. Bounce the 1000-year, the 1000-face shadow, and do this all over again. She's so crazy. Double Naga, draw a card. Wow, 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 wow. And my cat is being fed by his dispenser, which is also nice. I don't even have to take care of my cat food. I just have to take care of my ninjas and my ninjutsus. There you go. Lemon is being fed and he jumps into that food like it's, wow, his last meal. He's going to devour his food in no time, like we are devouring our opponent with ninjas. And I think we also have the Ninja Turtles, right? Like you could consider those like Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo. I think we need just one more and a rat, and that will be flavor win. Bye bye, La Grella. We washed her away. We wash her. So La Grella tried to come into the battlefield to battle us, and we say, you know what? I'm gonna wash you. You're washed away. Incredible. And while we are doing this, you notice we're not using resources. We just have 7 cards in hand. While we are doing this, it's crazy. Okay, so play an island. How do we want to go off right now? And how do we want to kill our opponent? We attack with everything. Opponent blocks. But you know what happens when you do that? I'm going to even bounce back one of those tokens just so I can copy it again. So ninjutsu, wow, making 1000-face shadow look like $1,000,000, really. Like, have you ever seen this card being any good? Well, you already have. Copy Moon Circuit hacker. Opponent trying to do something else. So another hacker and Essence Flux. They want to bounce barring. Bounce another card, but we will negate it. Wow, there's this play by the ninjas, like it's crazy. Once upon a time there was death. Once upon a time it was your demise. Yes! We are back for more Satoru Umezawa ninjas, Dimir ninjas versus Trostani Discordant. And this hand, again, with the Neon Dynasty draft hand. But it's a very good hand, because we probably can do the same that we were doing last game. Yes, alright, so playing up against Trostani, so this might be a tokens go wide strategy. I don't know, we'll see. We have Fading Hope to deal with 8 Anajani's Bridemaid and another Enanan Summon too. Okay, so we shall pass now and see what they do. So Satoru Misawa, we actually have a couple of big creatures that we could be ninjutsuing, but you have seen, like, the deck is just trying to ninjutsu win with creatures by themselves. We don't need Satoru Misawa to actually execute our ninja plan. Let's bounce the Primate. Satoru Misawa is just the cherry in the cake. So we use Fading Hope to scry, and Ertai is good. Ertai is, yeah, I think I like to have access to a counter spell / removal spell. We can tap here something, but actually we're just doing this to have a flyer. That enables our ninjutsu next turn. There's a Primate. One more time. And just the attack with the Hunted Witness. Alright, so we will let that go. And just to use our mana, because next turn we're going to do something else with our 4 mana. So we are going to bounce the Primate. Let's delay that for a moment. Play the Swamp. And I guess here what we can do is we can Hacker, Ninjutsu the Hacker, draw a card. And then see if we want to play Satoru Misawa, because that might be the play to do. Yeah, there it is. So, Biting Palm Ninja. I guess we still play Satoru Misawa. Yeah, there we go. Opponent with the Skyclave. Okay, Skyclave eats Satoru. We don't like that. We don't like at all, but that's alright. We can continue from here. I mean, if we play Disruptor, we can tap the Apparition. That gives us a clear attack for the Hacker in a way that we can ninjutsu in the Biting Palm Ninja and see if we can snag a good spell from their hand and also know what we're going up against. Let's see. Oh, Gag Readers, Parallel Lives, Queen Alenal. Whoa, what do we take? They are so loaded up. I mean, I think the biggest upside play for them is Gallic Readers really here, because it does so many things. Gallic Readers gives them like multiple live game sources, multiple treasures, and I guess I had to get rid of that. Bridemaid is back. Another life, another counter. And a Queen Alenal. Another life, another counter. And we don't block here, we go to 19. Through a swamp. We don't need many more lands, do we? I guess lands is okay, because we can start some ninjutsu loops. So here I think I just attack with the Disruptor, and we are going to copy using the... No, this is not going to work. I'm sorry. Thousand Face Shadow copies an attacking creature, another attacking creature. And we were supposed to attack with the Biting Palm Ninja. Alright, so misplay. Replay the Disruptor to tap the Queen Avenal. No, that was so bad. I'm about to concede from shame. We will good game them and see what's their follow-up, but that was a mistake. Because if we did that correctly, they could have eaten the Biting Palm Ninja, but we would have another Biting Palm Ninja. We could have get rid of another card from their hand. Yeah, that was misplay. All right, so they have a huge board. They attack us for 5. And really, what can we do? Play Satoru. Ninjutsu something in. See if we draw something good with Satoru. Or maybe just attack in the air with these. Let's see how they want to block. No blocks. So let's see how much damage can we make. So we can bounce the 1000 face shadow. Put the hacker. Then copy the disruptor. But bounce the disruptor, copy the palm ninja. Or the moon secret hacker. To draw an extra card. Yeah, this draws us 2, and let's see if we can get out of this with these cards. No. And we die here in the comeback. Alright, so good game. We screwed it up, but I think that we were going to lose to that hand anyways. I'm an idiot! Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with Satoru Misawa Ninjas. And this time we will go up against John Jensen, or John Johnson. John Jones. This hand is not too good because we don't have 1/1 drops and our 2 drops, so we will mulligan. Okay. So a lot of interaction but no real threats. John Johnson, they will create artifacts, sacrifice the artifacts to create 1/1, sacrifice the 1/1s to create treasures and go into these loops. If they find Paradox Engine, they go off. If they find ways to untap Jan Jansen, they go off. So let's pay attention to that. We need a double blue for counterspell, so might as well play the tap land one more time. Set up. And let's see if they already want to put the Jan Jansen in play. Huh, black market, huh? Alright. Ooh, Wash Away is cool, because now Wash Away allows us to both bounce the black market and hold up Wash Away for maybe if they want to play Jan Jansen this turn. I don't think so. I think that they will recast the black market, but in case they just want to play their commander. There's the black market connections back, and we draw Curiosity. So I think we have to hold up counter magics, right? I don't think there's a point in playing any of these cards. Maybe just a silver for master and pass holding up Tail Sands, but that doesn't accomplish anything. So let's go Satoru Misawa instead, because that is our biggest upside play. If we can start Ninjutsuing something, and if they want to play Jan Jansen, we can Wash Away. Satoru Misawa means that if we draw something really good, like a very top end heavy creature, then we can catch up to them, because black market connections will make them like take off and really yeah, go off, and we cannot catch up to them. They had a need to extinction, so they were worried about Satoru. And now we're back to having nothing on board. Which means that in this case I cannot play any spell, right? Because worst case scenario, they play nothing, but we can play Brazen Borrower, but we can cast or we can counter something and follow up with a Brazen Borrower. They have so much mana and so much value. Skullport Merchant. I mean, I will counter this because they can transform their treasures into card draw. So Kindred Denial, we drew a Biting Palm Ninja. We still have Wash Away. Ooh, Etherflux Reservoir. So now they start gaining life. Missing another land drop now. And I guess we have to do the same, like pass. I cannot play anything right now to this board because I just need to defend. This is a situation where we need to defend ourselves. We have very good counter spells, and trading counter spells for their best plays is good. They are taking damage from their black market connections, but they are also gaining life from Aetherflux Reservoir. So we cannot count that they will kill themselves. There's Jan. Alright, so yes, we will start using all our counters. So wash away for one. If they play Jan and they start their loops, there's no way we're going to win. Palladium Mirror, which we can cut down, I guess. Yeah, because... Alright, so cut down, and that allows us to also play the Brazen Borrower at the end of the turn. Well, a threat is a threat. It's a 3-1 in the air, and we can start drawing cards with Curiosity. So what's best, to Curiosity or to maybe Moonsnare Specialist, bounce the Brazen Borrower back? I think I just want to draw cards, so let's take this route. Let's attack with a 3-1, no ninjutsu, draw a card. It's a Prosperous Thief, and once again I have to pass. Because I had to hold counters. Yeah, we are being beaten by these black market connections. It's like we cannot catch up to all that value, and they gain so much life back from Reservoir. Then I don't know how we ever beat them. So we'll see. We just have to defend at this point. Okay, Jen Jansen, we can counter that using Tail Sand. At least they're giving us good targets for our lesser counter magic, so they have a very expensive, like 7 mana Jen Jansen now. Oh, our draws are terrible. We can attack for 3, draw another card. Let's see what we draw. More lands. Well, we can play this Plaza of Heroes. And... well, now I think I have to cast these two drops, like the Silverfur and the Ornithopter. Because Ornithopter is very good for ninjutsuing next turn. And Silverfur pumps the team, but also reduces the cost of the ninjutsu. So let's do that. Let's play the Silverfur. I mean, if we had played it before, but we needed to see what we were going to draw before doing that. So that's all right. Okay, so we are holding up counterspell. Hope that that's going to save us. Opponent takes some more damage. Place a Mystic Forge, so they can cast artifacts from the top of their deck. Alright, we'll see if that's enough for them to beat us. I mean, we are hanging, and if they don't touch our board, Day of Judgment, okay, good thing we have a counterspell. Okay, so I was going to say, if they don't touch our board, then we might be able to somehow catch up. Because the ninjutsu that we're going for next turn is quite insane, I believe. Another land is good. That's more fuel for the ninjutsu. Let's see, how do we want to do this? We have the Prosperous Thief with Moonsnare Specialist, the Biting Palm Ninja. And we have a couple of evasive creatures as well. Let's go to attacks. Attack with the Flyers. And the ninjutsu abilities are very reduced right now, so we can go. Check this out. We can Moonsnare Specialist, bounce back the Ornithopter. The Specialist will bounce the 3-2. Get rid of that. And yeah. Oh, Baleful Mastery on the Borrower. But we can ninjutsu the Borrower, because Borrower is an undeclared, an unblocked creature right now. So we can fizzle the removal spell by ninjutsuing the Palm Ninja instead of the Borrower. Yes, that fizzles the Baleful Mastery. Put the Biting Palm Ninja. We are still ninjutsuing, so we can still do this. Oh no, maybe we can let it go because we want to. No, let's bounce back the specialist because this is going to give us the treasure back. So I'm thinking about having mana for the Brazen Borrower flashing next turn as well. So they go to 9, we get a treasure, and I think we stop here because now we can. Whoa, they had the Paradox Engine in hand. Whoa, good thing we did that. All right, so now we can bounce. That's what I want to do. We can delay them by either bouncing back the Black Market Connections or the Ether Flux Reservoir. I think or the Mystic Force too. I think the Forge is what can make them go off. Yeah. Because now the Black Market is a little bit of damage every turn that they are taking. Alright, so finally Jen Jansen is here. They can gain so much life from the reservoir. Yeah. It looks like we were catching up, but then they play all of these and they can just catch up to us again. And now there's a Jan Jansen that they can use to sack a golden egg. We can bounce it back to their hand, but that's no good because they can recast it for 3. I guess we have to attack with everything and see if they leave something unblocked. I don't think they will, but because if they do, we can Moonsnare Specialist. All right, so Jan sacks the golden egg, makes 2 1/1s, and they can go to blocks. They can block the 3 things. All right, and double jump. Opponents making up their mind about how they are going to block us. Yeah, that's the same block as before. Oh, and you're leaving the palm to be... No, that's a huge mistake. All right, so opponent giving us an opportunity because they want to get rid of the silver fur, but we can do something that's really nice here. We can Ninjutsuing the specialist in place for the Biting Palm Ninja. This will bounce something, and we can save the silver fur by bouncing the 1/1 token. Or we can save the Prosperous Thief by bouncing the 1/1 token. And I guess, obviously, what we can do is bounce that they would have to recast. And while we are doing that, we ninjutsuing the Palm Ninja as a 4/4. And yeah, hit them, and we can make them discard a card in their hands. Alright, so after all that, they will draw a card from the Mender. Oh, we can ninjutsu in... Oh, yeah, we can continue this. Let's ninjutsu back the Biting Palm Ninja. Wow, ninjutsu is so crazy because it gives you the opportunity to do this like at very different moments in time. We can still ninjutsu the Palm Ninja. Alright, so we bounce everything. And you know what? I think... Wow. Do we do it again? No, I won't do it because I can play Brazen Borrower next turn with Flash. And let's make them discard something. No! Oh, no. Alright, so what happened is that when I hit them with the Biting Palm Ninja, and then I put it back in my hand, so I was not able to remove the counter from the Biting Palm Ninja to make them discard. So, oops. Yeah, I just thought that because I had hit them with the Biting Palm Ninja, then I would automatically be able to Thoughtseize them, but that's not how it works. So now opponent can play back their spells one more time, winning life in the process by ways of the Aetherflux Reservoir. And we are doing so many cool things, but it's not enough for the amounts of life gain that they can achieve here. Because they still have a Mystic Forge and Reservoir and a Black Market connections, and we can just flash in the Brazen Borrower and unsummon. Okay. Jesus. What's the play? The Toru Mizawa. Because we will ninjutsu, so we might as well start finding spells from the top of our deck. We can bounce back something that... Let's delay Jen Jansen. They can use Jen Jansen, but they would have to sacrifice one of their 2 good artifacts. Oh, they do. They sacrifice the Mystic Forge. Interesting. Alright. So I still can attack with these ninjas and the Brazen Borrower. So I can attack like this. And this time we are going to grab a spell from their hand. This is a time. Alright, so let's eat these 2 1/1s. And ninjutsu in the Brazen Borrower. And I'm pretty sure I did not play a land, so... Xanathar, that's okay, but what I want to do is I want to Brazen Borrower. And I want to Brazen Borrower after I'm going to Thoughtseize their Janet Johnson. Yeah, because now they need so much mana to recast Jen Jansen. 9. Let's Command Tower, bounce Aetherflux, because we need to close the game. I mean, I can play Xanathar all I want, but... So now it's a 9 mana Jen Jansen, 4 mana Aetherflux that they need to play, and we have a very good hand. I mean, a very good board. They take an extra damage here, makes a treasure. They recast Reservoir. I mean, was it a mistake to not get the Xanathar? I guess we could have picked it. I don't know. I just thought that tempoing them was more important. Let's see. Opponent plays a Mind Stone, cracks the Mind Stone. They are at 13. They cast the Mayhem Devil. Alright, so no tokens to sacrifice. And we top deck a Reverse Rebuke! Wow, just in time. I feel so dirty. I feel like a commander player top decking Cyclonic Rift at the exact moment. Wow, what a top deck! And we can still... No, I want to maximize the damage, and then at the end of their turn I want to Brazen Borrower. Wow, Brazen Borrower. We've done so much with Brazen Borrower this game. I mean, this is not close. I mean, Reverse Rebuke prevents us from losing. But this is not over. There's the Reservoir again. And then there's the Mayhem Devil again. They win another life and another life. Seriously, Reservoir is what kept them alive. Because now they're back at 13. We can play the Borrower with Flash. It's a 4-2. Rona's Vortex is good. I think we can still draw a card with Castle Lockwing before doing anything, right? Like, maybe we draw something even better. So let's draw with Castle Lockwing. It's just a land, so we play the land. And Rona's Vortex, the Mayhem Devil, the... Maybe I'm not supposed to Rona's Vortex. Maybe I'm just supposed to attack, and if they want to double champ, or... Yeah, so let's see. We can attack for 11. I don't want them to eat the silver fur. So 4, 8, 11, 12, 13. They double champ. Okay, so they double champ. We let it go. We kill both. Put them down to 9. And they can bring back an artifact to their hand. And now we will bounce the Borrower back to our hand. Trigger the Satoru Mezawa, find the Villis. And they bring back a Golden Egg. And Rona's Vortex, really, we can use it. Or we can bounce right now the Reservoir and just put more pressure to them, because they need to play the Reservoir and then play more spells. It's all about the game, the life gain from the Reservoir. But we now have a Villis, because yeah, that's going to help us maybe close the game. This game was crazy. This game is crazy. It's like we have been playing for so long. Opponent gaining so much life. They're back to 14. They can even play the Pitiless Plunder. Back to 18. Wow. Alright, let's see what the Villis can do here. So we will attack with the entire team. I guess so. This time everyone gets in. They can jump and jumps the 4/4. Well, all right. So we will ninjutsu in Villis. Pick up another card. Yes, we got their switch. Jesus, what a game! Wow. And we have reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this ninja build. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave it a like, a comment, and